This is the EP Fiber Rusty Spinner. For this fly, it's the standard Rusty Spinner, but in place of the poly yarn, we're going to be using EP Fibers for the wings. This is going to help with the floatability on the water quite a bit. And before you tie anything in, you want to cut off about a 4-inch section of your thread. We're going to be using that in a few seconds here. And then when you build your thread base for your tail, start about halfway down the hook, then move towards the bend. And we're going to be tying in 2 of the microfibetts on the top of the hook shank. And don't be afraid, you want to get quite a bit of length on these. And then move your thread to the front to make a little room. And we're going to grab that 4-inch piece that we cut earlier. You're going to wrap that on both sides of the hook, and we're going to move that up in between the microfibetts. And then we're going to tie that in right on top of the hook shank. This helps lift and separate the tail. Next, we're going to be adding our dubbing. I'm using a maroon for the body, but you can use any combination of a maroon to a red to an orange for your rusty spinner. And get some nice tight even wraps forward to right about the 3/4 mark where you ended your thread base, and that's going to be tying in the EP fibers for the wings. Take about a 2-inch section here, start parallel hook shank, and then with alternating wraps start moving those wings into position. Once those are locked in and dammed, we're going to add a little bit more dubbing and do the alternate wraps again, and then create the head of the fly. And then a couple whip finishes to lock everything in place. And now we're going to be trimming the wings to length. And it helps to bunch up the fibers to get a clean cut. And then make sure you clip off any of the wild or loose fibers you missed the first time. And there you have it, the EP Rusty Spinner.